Of course, the cat programme came up again this week. Let's have a bit of a lighter item. When the thing, and it is a thing, known as Grumpy Cat, who was apparently viral on the internet, no surprise, has sadly died. And when it was that much of a news story, it was actually published on the BBC. Dear me, a bloody cat dies and it has to go on the BBC. Do people really not see this as some sort of an issue, like a programme? And then came the begging letter of the cat's owners, who are now claiming to be financially strapped. Now the cat has died. Oh dear. Just like the church, again, out comes the begging bowl. Apparently, despite receiving numerous donations previously, it beggars belief. A new survey out, and this is no surprise, Americans are the most stressed population in the world, on a par with many countries in the developing world. And this is a survey on global well-being. And what it stated was 55% of Americans reported feeling a lot of stress. Of the roughly 150,000 people globally around the world was questioned, including more than 1,000 US adults. But it's no surprise to me. You know, this country's in chaos, you know, and yet we've got politicians arguing over stupid things and not focusing on the real issues, just looking after the people. And of course the other problem is a lack of standardisation and chaos wherever you go. But it puts Americans well above the global average of being stressed, which is 39%. America was 55%. And it also means America is tied for fourth place with Sri Lanka, Iran and Albania on the list of the most stressed out nations. And two of them, in fact all three of them, are war-torn. Greece ranks the top, which is no surprise given the IMF and the UN, what they've done to their finances and banking, 59%, followed by the Philippines and Tanzania. And it appears Americans are even more stressed out than people in Uganda, another war-torn country, which is indicative, you know, a sad indictment. And it's why we need politicians to do the job they're paid. Venezuela was 52% and Rwanda 52%. Now these Gallup researchers have been polling internationally on stress and other emotions since 2005, which focus on negative and positive feelings that residents have experienced in the day leading up to the interview. And their work also revealed that 22% of Americans felt a lot of anger. I'm not surprised. And 45% felt worried. You know, like I said, this whole country has no sense of standardisation and is ran on all levels of it on complete and utter chaos. And as I said, the political level is a prime example. It's beyond comprehension what is coming out of the House, Congress, Senate and the White House. It's beyond a joke. And the problem is that people have become accustomed to it and they think it's normal. Chaos is not normal. It's just not. And this is what we're trying to do, standardise all the THI groups, all following the same pattern. So we're all on the same, operating from the same platform. Because as you can see, even with that exposure piece of the mental health, they're throwing money here, there and everywhere. And there's no accountability. It's chaos.